Today, I just wanted to share a recipe with you that I'm going to use my Thyme Vitality for. And this was something you will have got over the course of this month if you spent 100 PV in the UAE at least. I think in other places it's the same. Unfortunately, I ordered mine last month because I thought it would be useful. So I'll be getting another one this month, but this is the kind of thing I'm going to be using it for. So yesterday I ordered my groceries to be delivered and they didn't deliver the thyme I ordered, the fresh thyme. So this is when I find these oils really useful as a substitute, or even to enhance the flavour that you'll get from the normal herbs or kind of zest that you would use. So today I'm going to make a mushroom pate that I like to keep in the fridge just to have a quick breakfast or lunch. Just put it on a piece of crisp bread or rye vita, and I'm going to show you how I do it and how I'm going to use the Thyme Vitality instead of fresh thyme because I don't have any. So I chopped up about 5 really small cloves of garlic, so you can see how much I got there. I've used 1 really big shallot, about 150 grams of just brown mushrooms. I think they have more flavour than white, but you can use any mushrooms you like. I've used enoki ones as well, and also I'm going to put in a handful of these porcini mushrooms I found in the cupboard as a treat, really, because these are so expensive. This is about $10 or about 40 dirhams, these porcini, this packet of porcini mushrooms. So I've done a couple here, which I'm soaking, and I'll put in as well for some extra kind of mushroomy flavour. And then about 100 grams of cream cheese plus salt and pepper to season. And then at the end, I think I'm gonna put this in after I've turned off the heat, because I know that essential oils don't do well with super high heat. So I'll put it in at the end to add the flavour of the thyme. Okay, so I'm just sweating off the garlic and the shallot here. I've slightly overdone the garlic, as you can see. I started a bit hot. So learn from my mistake, low and slow with this recipe. So now I've added the brown mushrooms, just roughly chopped, because at the end of this it's all going to go in the blender anyway. This has been going for about 5 minutes now, just really low, and I've just added the porcini mushrooms, which you don't have to if you don't have them or if you don't want them. Which has added a bit of moisture to it. So I'll keep it going low and slow. You can leave it like this for literally like 10 minutes. Just keep an eye that it's not burning to the pan or anything. I've added a good whack of some sea salt flakes and a couple of grinds of pepper. So I've let this completely cool now. It probably had 15 minutes of cooking time on a really low heat. And I'm going to, so with, I've got my thyme. I'm gonna try and put just 2 drops in, because with these kind of herb oils, it's estimated that kind of 1 tablespoon of fresh herbs equates to 1 drop. So I'd probably usually put 2 tablespoons of thyme leaves in something like this, because I like it quite tiny, quite fragrant. So I'm just going to go for 2, if I can do it on the video and hold it right at the same time. There we go. So just 2 drops in there, and I'm going to see how that goes, because you can always add a bit more in after you blended it. It smells really beautiful and savoury. I do love thyme. It's quite an unusual herb, I think, but I love it. So I'm going to blend that up in a second. Right, so I've put all the mushrooms in the blender with my 100 grams of cream cheese. If you're vegan, then vegan cream cheese will do. This is Philadelphia, but mascarpone works well. Anything like that, anything you like. Now, the idea, I like it a little bit chunky, but you can make it as fine as you want. Here it is. I guess the proof is in the eating. I've had a couple of bites, and I think actually the thyme is just perfect. Like 2 drops was enough. I don't think I'd put any more in. And it's easy just to grab out of the fridge and have a bit whenever I like.